What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Gyllene Tider from the Swingin' Sweet EP. Thank you as always to Gebus. And the next track, according to Google Translate, means "and the earth is round," and then an ellipsis, or the ... So, yeah, I mean, it's an interesting phrase. It feels self-evident. Of course there are people who would dispute it, but let's not talk about that now. Let's just say that it is a factual statement, and yet I would imagine there is some figurative or associative meaning, which is to say, something that's obvious, something which is taken as self-evident, and thus, the idea of here's some truth about an emotional situation or a relationship, and also the earth is round. Now, of course, that might have nothing to do with the song, and obviously I will not be able to follow along with Swedish lyrics, but yeah, I'm intrigued by the phrasing, and that surely, despite it having a planetary character, it is likely to relate to something on a more terrestrial and human scale. So let's give it a listen, and I'll look forward to the comments about any potential meaning. This is Gyllene Tider. The song, according to Google Translate, means "and the earth is round," and it's included on their Swingin' Sweet EP.
Säger att du har allt det du vill ha, en kista full av guld, men du har inte mer. Du har inte mer. Du säger att du vet att det du vill veta, jorden den är rund, men du vet inte mer. Du vet inte mer. Du snackar om problemen, men jag hänger inte med. Du får allt du pekar på, och ännu mer, ännu mer. Med dina guldberglocker och fäster i det blå, verkar faktiskt dina bekymmer ganska små. Så här på, säger vi ska segla de 7 haven, men båten går på grund. Så räkna inte med mig, räkna inte med mig.
A shorter one. So yeah, I gotta say, that gave me sort of Beatles vibes, like a bit of a 60s rock feel, partially because of the lyricism of the guitar, both when it was in a supporting role in the verses, and also when it would take the lead in a direct in the front of the track section. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed that, and again, the idea of some of their songs having a throwback, vintage, homage type of musical atmosphere is certainly a well-established regularity. But yeah, this one felt less 50s rock and roll and more, I don't know, art rock and roll. Again, it gave me a bit of a Beatles vibe. So either way, I didn't recognize any English. I didn't even clearly hear the Swedish title. Sometimes, without even knowing the actual words, I can hear syllable or sound sections where it's oh wait, I think that was the title phrase, but if it did happen in this one directly, I didn't catch it. Still a fun tune, and one which, again, you can feel the sonics I've come to know from them, and certainly Pear's vocals, but which also feels like it's paying tribute to stylings and rock sounds from an earlier era. So let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.